Hey everybody, welcome to Dead Man DZ's kanji study streams. We got 12 new kanjis, 12 new vocabulary words coming at you from the JLPT N3 list. The way this works is I'm going to go over each new kanji that I see, as well as the radicals that make up that kanji, their pronunciations, and their meanings. If you need help looking up any of these kanji, or you need just basic dictionary, head on over to jisho.org. That's JISHO.org. The good part about G-Show is they will also tell you the stroke orders for the kanji, which I use to memorize them. I memorize by writing, so if you'd like to follow along with me as I write these down, you can go ahead. The way I do it is I write down each new kanji 10 times, and each new word I see that I already know the kanji of 3 to 5 times, just to get a sense for the kanji I know and a word I don't. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Our first word is fukumu, to contain, to comprise, to hold in the mouth, or to bear in mind. To hold in the mouth is a literal translation, as it is the radicals here or now. Now in the radical on top is now, and the radical underneath is the mouth. So now in the mouth means to hold in the mouth, to bear in mind, to understand or include. Gun or fukumu is to include or understand. Fukumu is to contain or to comprise. First off, you are containing something in the mouth right now, with our radicals for now and in the mouth. To understand, to contain, to comprise. Fukumu. Funny. Gun. Hold in the mouth, to understand, contain, or to comprise. Fukumu. Kani. Contain or comprise. Contain or to comprise. Let me turn down the music here. There we go. Number 2 is ijou. I on the left side is strangeness, and jo on the right side is normality or universality. So a differing or strangeness from normality is an abnormality or disorder. Strangeness. Ijou is strangeness, an abnormality, or a departure from universality or normalcy. Ijou, strangeness or an abnormality. Ijou, strangeness or an abnormality. Ijou. Is a strangeness or an abnormality. Ijou. Strangeness or an abnormality. Ijou. Strangeness or an abnormality. Number 3 is soul sa. Sa on the right side is to produce or to create something or to make it. Soul on the left side is maneuver, manipulate, operate, steer, chastity, virginity, or fidelity. We're going to stick with these first two with maneuver or manipulate while we're learning it. Radicals in this kanji are the hand on the left side, dealing with. On the right side, we have the products of the tree, or fruit, or nuts, or some product that comes from a tree. These 3 boxes are the product, the tree is underneath them, and on the left side we have a hand. So if you can imagine the way you manipulate the products of a tree, you create lots of things that come from a tree. Like the tree's things are its basic resources, and you're manipulating it with your hands to maneuver or manipulate. So together with maneuver and manipulate a creation, you are doing its operation or handling. If that makes sense. Again, this is not a Romance language, so you can't one-to-one translate a kanji's meaning to a Japanese word, but this is the best I can do for you. So the pronunciations for this one are misao or ayatsuru. The onyomi for this one is going to be so, the original Chinese translation, or the Japanese approximation of the Chinese translation is so. Misao or ayatsuru or so is manipulating the products of a tree with the hand. Manipulation or maneuvering. So. Ayatsuru or misao. Manipulation or maneuvering. Products of you with your hand. Ayatsuru so. The word saso is operation or handling of something. It's handling creation. You're creating the handling. It's operation. So-sa. So-sa. Creating the so-sa. So-sa no so is maneuver or to manipulate. And you're taking the products of a tree, manipulating it or maneuvering it with your hands to get some other product. So-sa. Operation or so-sa. Number 4 is shu chu. Shu on the left side is to gather or accumulate. Chu on the right side is to set. The kanji itself just means center, but you're putting this accumulation of objects into some center thing, or concentrating and focusing it. It can also mean within a collection of works, but we're going to ignore that meaning for today and just focus on concentration and focusing. That is accumulating something into a center. Concentration and focusing is shuchu. Shuchu. Accumulating into a center is concentration or focusing. Shuchu. Shuchu. Concentration or Gucci. Again, while I'm saying this word out loud, I'm just writing it down so I can remember it. And I suggest you follow along if you're learning kanji, but if you're not, that's okay. It's whatever. Chu-chu. Concentration, focusing, or converts. Number 5 is a gil. A on the left side is an occupation. Gil on the right is a business. So a business occupation is the same thing. It's pretty much business, trade, or operations. You see this a lot in Japanese kanji. Often they will just kind of double up the meaning in the kanji that comprises a word in order to make sure there is not any confusion. A gil. Business, trade, or operations and sales. Gil. A gil. Business, operate, sales, aid. Operations or sales. Number 6 is high yu. Yu on the right side means several things. It can mean surpassing, greatness. It can also mean nicety or being nice to someone. In this sense, it's a person performing something, and they're doing it in a nice way. It's the only way I can think to attach this to actor, actress, or player. Our left kanji, haiku, or an actor, hai is our pronunciation. Is the exact kanji for a haiku, but its radicals are a person on the left side. So this left just line with the slanted line on top is a person, and on the right side we have a mistake or an injustice. I guess this is probably talking about an actor's tendency. Well, what an actor does is he pretends being a person, right? So it is a mistaken person in that he is acting it out. So a haiku or actor is a hai. A mistaken person. actor, haiku. Actor or a haiku. Actor or a haiku. Actor. Actor or Haiyu is an exceedingly good actor in literal translation, but really just means actor or a player or performer. It's an actor or performer. Number 7 is ataru. This kanji is another one that has lots of meanings. It can mean to strike or to hit, but also to be correct or to be successful in something. And this word takes all those meanings. Ataru is our verb, meaning to be hit, to strike, to touch, or to win. Ataru is to hit, strike, touch, or win. Ataru. Kind of has the meaning of to hit on the nose, if that makes sense. It's like you got that correct, or you were successful in that. Ataru is to strike, to be hit. Correct. Ataru. Number 8 is manin densha. Man on the left side is full. In is an employee or a person. But altogether, manin is like to have all hands on deck or to be full, specifically of people. Densha on the right side is just a train, a electric densha, cart or car. So an electric cart is a train, and manin on the left side is crowded. So a manin densha is literally a crowded train. One of very few literal translations you can make. Manin densha is a crowded train. Manin densha. Manin densha. A crowded train. Manin densha is a crowded train. Number 9 is kamoku. Moku on the right side is an I. Ka on the left side should be a subject, I think. Let me double check that. It also mean kagaku is like the study of science, so it might mean science. Right, it's a department course or section. Kamoku is a department course or selection, and me on the right side is an I. In this sense, we're looking at insight into it, or a focusing of intent on something. So an intensive focus on a subject in school is a curriculum or a school subject. Kamoku is a school subject. Kamoku is a school subject or curriculum or a class. Kamoku. Kamoku. School subject, curriculum. Kamoku. School subject. Number 10 is sankosha. San on the left side is participation. Ko in the center is to think about or reference to. And sho on the right side is a writing of or a book. So a sankosha is literally a reference book. This is another literal translation. Sanko is to reference something or to participate in the thought of something in that reference. As if, the person who wrote the reference was like holding an event for whatever subject he was studying, and you want to participate in the thought of that thing. So a reference book is literally a sankosha. sankosho. Sorry, I said sankosho a few times there. It's a sankosho. Literally a reference book. Kosho. Number 11 is fudan. Fu on the left side is normal or everyday. Dan on the right side indicates a level or something, including in the word kaidan, it means what stairway level are you at, or what floor of the place are you at. In this case, we're talking about levels, and as in kind of levels of normalcy. So a fudan is an everyday level of things, or usually and normal. Fudan is everyday, usual, or normal. Fudan. Fudan. Everyday or normal. A descriptor for something else. Fudan. Fudan. Everyday or normal. Fudan. Everyday or generally or all. And finally, number 12 is a coincidence, an agreement, a union, or a match. Radical on the left side is just one, and on the right side we have do or forward as our new kanji. Radicals in this kanji are, on the right side we have a strike. This is the radical for a strike. On the left side we have a radical for a climax or an arrival of something. So the arrival of a strike, think of the strike as like the event that happens or is done or moved forward on. Itasu or chi is do or forward. The striking climax, do or forward. Itasu, chi. Itasu is our keigo form of to do, suru. So if you're using polite speech with someone, you would say itasu instead of suru. This is our kanji for that. And oh shoot, I didn't write how to pronounce this one for you. Sorry, this is ichi. Ichi is a coincidence, agreement, or union. Ichi. Coincidence, an agreement, or ichi. Agreement, coincidence, asu or chi, or to do, or forward to eat. Coincidence, an agreement, or a ichi desu. Let's go back to the top. Make sure we have all these memorized for today. We will close this up for now. The other part of this study guide is again to review a lot every day. I review about 100 vocabulary words I've gone over every day. You can do your own pace. Do everything at your own pace. Don't get burnt out. That's the key to not quitting. Just don't stop, really. So our first word, to contain, to comprise, or to hold in the mouth, is fukumu. Fukumu is now in the mouth, or to understand, to hold in one's mouth, or to contain. Fukumu. Number 2 is ijo, strangeness or abnormality, or a strange change from the norm. I and jo is apart from the norm. Operation or handling or manipulation of something is sosa, with your hand manipulating the products of the tree versus sa. Creating the maneuvering of something is its operation or handling, sosa. Concentration, focusing, or convergence is chu chu. Chu for a collection or accumulation, and chew into the center of something is concentration or focus. Business, trade, operations, or sales. What? Yo, nani ka gyo. Business, trade, eigyo. Eigyo. It's a trade of something. What was it? Eigyo no. Eigyo, right. A on the left for business operations, gyo on the right. Also business. Operations and trade. Business. An actor, actress, player, or performer is a second kanji yu, haiyu. Hai on the left side for a person purposefully mistaking themselves as someone else. Hai and yu on the right because they are exceptionally good at it. Haiyu is an actor or a performer. To be, to hit, to strike, to touch, to be equivalent to, or to win is ataru. Ataru. A crowded trade is a mannin densha. Mannin full densha for mannin densha. A school subject, curriculum, or course is a kamoku. On the left side, subject. Moku on the right side for insight into that subject. Kamoku is subject, curriculum, or course. Number 10 is a reference book or a sanko sho. San for participation. Ko for think about, back on, and sho writing. Sanko sho is a reference book. Normal, everyday, generally or always is fudan. Fu for normalcy. Dan for at a normal level, or done normal or everyday. Fudan. And finally, a coincidence, agreement, union, or match is an ichi. To do on the right side, forward, and ichi on the left. So a single doing of something is a coincidence, agreement, or union. Ichi. Ichi. Thanks for watching this Sunday, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. じゃあ、また明日ね。